All right, lads. This is the part where I need to talk. Hello, welcome to the United. Oh, this is the United Stand. It basically is, but it's Red Devil Weekly. Obviously, it's not Kieran out in front of the mic. It's Big O. And we're going to talk about the West Ham game, which there wasn't much to talk about apart from Pogba being shitty. The fact that Noble assaulted one of our players on the pitch, and Luke Shaw. Kieran said, look at the comments. So talk amongst yourselves. Nothing. Mr. Money Gaming says, yo, hello, Mr. Money Gaming. You'll see it's not Kieran, it's me. So hopefully enjoy that. Anyway, back to me. Asian Gamer, who's with you? My girlfriend's with me, so, you know. Yeah. Shut up, Lisa! Anyway, yeah, but we're going to talk about the West Ham game. What was there really to talk about? As I've just said, you know, nothing really. Mark Noble's an absolute disgrace. Shouldn't really be allowed to play football ever again. Paul Pogba was lucky that Paul Pogba didn't bloody swing at him. I mean, Kieran, would you have swung at him?
No.
He said yes. He said he would have bloody decked the cunt. That's what he said.
Well, what does he?
Red Duck says, trying out new presenters tonight, lads. Asian Game says, you not Kieran. You're quite right. You're quite right. I'm not Kieran. Actually, it took me a long while to actually notice that myself. So thank you, Asian Gamer, for pointing that out to everyone, making sure they all knew that. By the way, if you notice a dandruff in my hair, it's because I have dandruff in my hair. Do we have any more comments? No, we don't. So we're going to talk about the fact that we came for a draw last night. We couldn't really, we couldn't change that. We can't brush up any better. We can't make the performance look better than it was. We came for a draw. Mourinho even admitted it. He said after the 75th, I can't get the exact quote, but he said at the 75th minute. Who gives a shit?
Get in the middle.
Oh, fucking hell. See, I'll be able to do a good job. I didn't have Kieran in my fucking ear. I'm not in the middle of it. Here I am. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the picture. I'm not sure what I'm looking at. All right, okay. All right, okay. Daz's Football Stand says, good day, Big O. Good day, Daz's Football Stand. Hope you're well. Aaron Richards, can you say hi to Kieran for me, please? Can you say hi to Kieran for me, please? Hi, Kieran. Mr. Money Gamers, you sound high on weed. Do I look high on weed? Some people say I do. Some people say I do sound high on weed, but I'm not. I'm clean. I'm keen to talk about the travesty that was West Ham versus Man United last night. So get your comments in about that game. Does Mourinho deserve to get a third chance? I personally think he does. Kieran thinks he doesn't. I'm not sure why. I was talking to him earlier. He said, yeah, Asian Game says, I would deck the dick. What? I would deck the dick right now. Asian Gamer would deck the dick right now. Mr. Money Gaming says, yep. So, apparently I look high on I look like I'm high on weed. So, thanks, mate. Thanks, Mr. Money Gaming, for pointing that out. You are a Spurs fan, so you'd have to be high to support them. That wasn't very good, was it? Mr. Money Gaming says West Ham. West Ham were really they didn't threaten us really, but we didn't threaten them. It did feel like an end of season game. To be honest, I did really. Does Phil Stan says you look exactly like Kieran? Do I? I'd say I'm probably more attractive. If I had to say, Asian Games is noble. Does Football Stand says, can I call? Yes, you can, my friend. I just need to make sure that Kieran can show me how that's going to work. I believe it's just you're going to call me, and then it'll just come up. So we'll just wait and see. But yes, you can call me, Dazza. Of course you can. We can have a chat about the game, even though we don't really have much to discuss. And also we can have a chat about Middlesbrough, because tomorrow you have a playoff game, which is against Aston Villa, the biggest game of your season. And, we can have a chat about that as well. All good on Red Devil Weekly. So, yeah, you can call on Skype, mate. Kieran might have to show me how that's done, but I think it's going to work. You look fatter than Kieran. Thanks, Mr. Money Gaming. Thanks for that, mate. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate that support. I'd say, yeah, probably. I do weigh more than Kieran, to be fair, but I don't think I look that much fatter than Kieran. I think Kieran just doesn't eat as much as me. He doesn't have the right nutrition, the right health. and that's why he's just sitting there right now, not eating, and I have to eat to keep up this physique, you know. What else is there to talk about? Yep, Skype does football stand. So we're actually getting some decent comments, Oh, we got a call coming in. Kieran, we got a call coming in. Kieran, we got a call coming in.
Yeah, just accept the call.
Does it work like that?
Yeah, just accept it.
Hello, you're live on Red Devil Weekly. What do you have to say, Dazza? Hello, Dazza. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm
So, we're probably going to talk about, obviously, the West Ham game first, if you don't mind. But obviously, there wasn't much to talk about. It was a pretty dire game. It's a pretty dire game, if I'm to be honest. And then, if we want, we can talk about Middlesbrough in the playoffs tomorrow. Is that correct?
Yes, they are in the first row against Aston Villa at home.
What do you reckon your chances are for that?
Well, I would say our chances are pretty high. Tony Pulis is a decent manager for Mourinho. But, we're against Aston Villa side who obviously caused a shock at Riverside Stadium in December. 75th minute goal from ManUnitedMax. I think it was an Albert Adoma cross as well against his former team, which was a bit irritating. But, we did. Just currently Derby are winning 1-0 against Fulham, so that is something good. But if we end up playing Fulham, if we get through to the final and play against Fulham in the final, I think our Premier League hopes are gone.
What do you reckon? Fulham will just be too good for them? Too good for you?
I think Fulham will beat us because for the last 2-3 games we've not beaten Fulham, home and away. So.
Well, good luck to Middlesbrough. I'll be rooting for you.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to get on to the West Ham game, obviously, last night. Not much to talk about from there, but I'm going to ask you first. What is your opinion on the way we played last night? Do you think we definitely played for a draw? Because it certainly looked like it.
Say that again. You ended up jumping.
Do you reckon we played for a draw? Because it certainly looks like it.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a cat game.
Yeah.
But, we had 16 shots, which is okay. We only had 6 on target. If I'm being honest, West Ham United's man of the match should definitely have gone to Adrian. Because, if Adrian wasn't in goal and Joe Hart was in goal, then obviously, they would have conceded 4 goals.
Yeah.
But Adrian just had a worldie of the game.
He had a brilliant game.
Stop United from scoring at every single chance. But, yeah, it was just another bad day in the office again. But we need to improve. With last game of the season at home to Watford on, I think it's Sunday.
Yep, Sunday. Yep, 2:00. I think 3:00.
2:00. Yeah.
Do you hope that he's going to play some of the kids in that game?
Well, I'd like to see some of the kids play. We said that before. I remember watching your Brighton preview. Or should I say key?
Yeah. I watched it. To be fair.
Yeah.
I was watching Keegan's preview when he said to play the kids. And I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe a good idea playing the kids. We did play some of the kids and it didn't work.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't look threatening.
Playing the kids is the right decision because we don't have the top quality kid players like Arsenal, do we? Who actually the four like under 21 players that they played against United were better than their first team.
What? Hang on, what do you mean by that? Do you think Arsenal's academy is better than ours, or?
I think Arsenal's youngsters are better than United, if I'm being honest.
Well,
we got a top class first team. And Watford at home on Sunday. It's just we're playing for pride basically.
Yeah.
The title was well duly over. We lost that to Man City. We're currently 19 points below City, which is a bit of an embarrassment. But then again, who's bothered in the end?
But what about the other teams as well? They're even lower than us. So
Well, yeah, you could say that. The good thing, there was mixed feelings of yesterday's game. I was a bit peed off about the performance because it was absolutely dire and cack as usual.
Yeah.
Park the bus United as always. But in the end, I was happy with a point because it was a point that secured our second place.
Yeah, I think that, you know, I'm happy. I'm happy that we got second, obviously, because I was really hoping we'd finish above Liverpool. That was the main aim. Once we'd lost the title, finishing above Liverpool and in that second spot was the dream for me. Obviously, it was not a dream, but it was the result I wanted. Obviously, progressing further in the Champions League would have been a better objective. But you know, you can't have everything, it seems. But yeah, I think that hopefully against Watford we'll play. Hopefully we'll play better because you know there's nothing on the line. We can just go out last game at home and entertain the fans. And I think that you know would be a great end to the season. We don't want to end the season with a boring 1 or 2-0 win, hanging on against Watford at home. We want to attacking football. Maybe our first thrashing of the season could be on the cards.
Can I just mention something, right?
Yeah.
Both you and Keegan can answer this, and everyone's in live chat. When we play Romelu Lukaku in the squad, we seem to do good, but when we don't, and obviously because he's injured at the minute, we've struggled. You know, we've lost 1-0 to Brighton the first game he was injured. Yesterday we drew 0-0. That's 2 games without scoring a goal. Can it get any worse? Do you think we do better with Lukaku or not?
I think we certainly do better with Lukaku. I mean, he's had a great season, great first season for us. I think that he gives us a presence up front, which when we don't have him, it just doesn't really work out. Like I think that it's one of those things where he occupies defenders, and so that's why it works because you have Lukaku occupying the defenders, and then you have people like Rashford, Martial, Lingard bombing on, running on into the box, and then that he's also a great link-up option for someone like Sanchez who likes to play 1-2s outside the box. So I think that he's a big miss for us. I'm hoping. I think he gets back for the FA Cup final. I'm not quite sure, but I think he does. Because we really
need him back.
We really will need him because without him, I think at the moment we look toothless in our attack. If I'm being perfectly honest, we look toothless.
I'm going to be honest. If we don't have Lukaku for the FA Cup final, we're probably going to lose 3-0.
3-0. I mean, Chelsea are starting to pick up a bit of form.
Yeah, because Chelsea are our bogey team. We played away to Chelsea, lost 1-0. That was Aubameyang, who is currently being linked to a move back to Juventus. I'm just hoping that happens before the FA Cup final.
Yeah, that'd be.
But if we're going to win the FA Cup, we need to get Sunday's game over and done with. We need to get some goals in the next for once. And you know, our striking force is the weak part. I think we need another striker, definitely, because we only have Lukaku at minute and Rashford. We need some more strikers.
Yeah, I agree. To be honest, I think that you know it's quite you know I was quite excited when obviously I wasn't excited that Lukaku got injured, but I thought I wonder what happens now. I wonder how we're going to play. Maybe we might you know have more runners in behind because I thought that last night Rashford when he came on, I know he only got about 20 minutes, but he came short all the time. He wasn't doing what he does best and running behind. I think a part of that is because he doesn't seem to get the ball that often when he does run in behind. When he makes good runs, he doesn't seem to get the ball that often. So I think that's the problem. Lukaku can do both. He can run in behind and he can come short because he can hold on the ball really well. I mean, obviously, there's gripes about his first touch, but we all saw how good that was when he set up Herrera in the Cup semi-final. So, you know, that's I think, I really hope Lukaku's going to be back. Or else, as you said, we could be in for a real hiding against Chelsea.
Well, you never know. Football's a funny game, mate. And obviously, the FA Cup finals, obviously, I would say United's most important game this season.
Yeah, definitely.
And also, I do think that the FA Cup final will be Jose Mourinho's future decider.
Do you think? Do you think that if he doesn't win the FA Cup, he's going to go?
If he doesn't win the FA Cup, I want him out.
Really?
Because we can't, because United cannot have a season where we win nothing. Because that's just an embarrassment.
Yeah. So your thinking behind that is to just like you wouldn't give him an extra season. You just want him gone completely in a new style and a new, because obviously coming with that would be another rebuilding process, and we've been through 3 of those in the last 5 years. Do you reckon sacking a manager really is a good sort of plan, or do you reckon that even if he doesn't win the FA Cup, he should be given another season?
Yeah. By the way, I don't know if you received the message that I sent you on, I think it was Wednesday night. United won the Daza Cup.
Do they? Oh, well, congratulations to everyone clap. Man United reigning supreme once again in the Daza Cup. Brilliant.
Chelsea 2-0. They can't go 2 goals.
Exactly. Hopefully, something similar in real life in the cup final.
Yeah, definitely. I hope for something like that. I think obviously Chelsea were against Newcastle United on Sunday, and if Chelsea lose, they're going to be in a really not a bad like run of form, but they are going to be a bit scared and stuff about the FA Cup final. We win on Sunday. Our hope is going to be high. And obviously, if we win the FA Cup, Jose I think could stay. If we win it, I'd let him stay for the next season. But if we don't win, then time's up.
Do you reckon? Do you reckon that? I'm gonna have to look at the comments soon because I think I've been neglecting them for a bit. But do you reckon that in the FA Cup? Because to be honest, would you have at the start of the Jose Mourinho era, right? If he wins the FA Cup, that's 3 trophies in 2 seasons. He's taken us. Actually, no, not 3 trophies. Is it 3 trophies? No, 3. Yeah, 3 trophies.
Yes, 3 trophies.
3 trophies in 2 seasons. And would you have taken that? Just hold that thought. I'm going to read the comments, but I'll get you to think about would you have taken that when he started. But just hold that thought. I'm going to read the comments first. Just hold it. We got quite a few comments actually that I haven't read. So Aaron Richards says, you sound like Kieran, and I have a football manager job for Kieran. Does he want to take the reins of Manchester United in my fantasy football Premier League? Kieran, do you want to do that?
Yes, I will.
Yep, Kieran's giving you the thumbs up, Aaron Richards. So it looks like the new manager is Mr. Kieran Coyle. Mr. Mike says, I had KFC in a few minutes. He spelled few, F-U-E. Middlesbrough going to win 5-1. Very confident from Mr. Money Gaming, even though...
I'd like to see it.
Asian Gamer,
like to see it.
Aaron Richards says, well, can I say, Derby County are leading 1-0 against Fulham. Yep, they are.
Yeah, I knew that. I've been watching the first half.
Yeah. Liam87 says, hi. He's a City fan, I think. Mr. Money Gaming says, shut up, Kieran. Mr. Money Gaming says, stop showing off Spurs 3rd place. We're going to win the Prem next season. Ha! Fat chance of that, mate. Matthew Jones says, hello. Mr. Money says, your Luckaroo, it's not that good, not worth the money. Pogba is better. Well, Pogba has left a lot to be desired. I think next season is his defining season. I know we've been saying that for the last 2 seasons, but if he doesn't get it right, if he does indeed stay, then next season will be the season where he'll either do really well and he'll be one of the best players in the world. He'll be like De Bruyne, or he'll have a bad season and ultimately leave the club. Kieran says, hey guys, as you can tell, we're trying out a new presenter today. That's probably because I'm not reading the comments. Whatever, Kieran. Matthew Coyle, welcome to the stream. He says, this new presenter is a bit boring. Well, Matthew, I think you should get your own stream and you should do your own stream and we'll see how boring you are. Aaron Richards says, hey, Red Dot Weekly, would you like to take charge of Man United next season? I've already said that. And Fantasy Football Premier League, as Zidane is stepping down, Kieran, so you'll be taking the reins over Zidane, which is great. Aaron Richards says, okay, tell Kieran he can take over the final game this Sunday. So, Kieran, you're taking the reins this Sunday, the final game. So, Dazza, anyway, have you had time to think about my question?
Forgot what the question was now.
Oh, I think I have forgotten the question. I think I forgot it. That's going on the blooper reel. No, I think it was
Right.
It was something about like, would you have taken 3 trophies in the last 2 seasons if at the start of Mourinho's reign, would you have taken that?
Well, I wouldn't mind having 3 trophies in 2 seasons. It's not the Alex Ferguson either. Well, is it? But you know, I mean, this is the main thing. You know, we get 3 trophies. If we can get 3 trophies in 2 seasons, that satisfies me. And that will obviously make me say that Jose Mourinho can stay the extra season. We finishing with 2 trophies in 2 seasons, but not this season, and that's just utter humiliation.
It really, I agree.
You know, like I said, the FA Cup final is going to be the biggest game for Jose Mourinho. That's the game that is going to decide. We win, he stays. We lose, goodbye.
The only thing I would say to that is be careful what you wish for. You know, I think I kind of like the fact that before Alex Ferguson got sacked, we weren't a sacking club. I kind of think sacking him now.
Alex Ferguson didn't get sacked.
Yeah, I know that. But I think that if we do sack Mourinho, or if we lose the FA Cup, I think maybe we might have jumped the gun a bit. I think we need to give him a 3rd season, if I'm being honest, regardless, because I don't want another situation where, because if he goes into that game thinking his future is unsettled, then that might play with his mind, and we might not play as well as we want to. So, you know, I think it's a bit. I think, in my opinion, it's a bit dangerous to if his future was in doubt. If he knew that before the FA Cup, then that might really affect the performance on the pitch. But, you know, that's just my opinion. Matthew Jones says, can I come on? Yes, you can, pal. Just call in if you want. What? He's probably got. Kieran says he's probably gone. If you're not gone, call in, mate. Aaron Richards says, well, Kieran, you to make Man United title challengers next season by bringing good players. Do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
All right, Kieran.
Yep.
Kieran says he can. Mr. Money Gaming, right. Cheers, Daryl. Thank you for coming on, obviously.
Keep tuned on Brothers Football Stand. We're just going to be uploading the Bournemouth versus Aston Villa preview very shortly.
Brilliant. I look forward to watching it, mate.
But yeah. Okay.
All right, ta-ra. See you later. Thank you for calling in, Daryl.
Cheers.
As always, brilliant on Red Devil Weekly. Thank you, Daryl. Now, obviously, anyone can call in. So, Matthew Coyle, if you want to talk about how boring I am, you can call in. You can talk about how boring I'm being on the stream. And Red Devil Weekly's had a pop at Matthew as well. And apparently, neither have you, Matthew, as all proper nouns have to be capitalised. Brilliant.
I've never met my English teacher, and yet he didn't capitalise.
Mr. Money's Gaming says, I'll be streaming soon. Let's see how fat he is.
What?
Well, he called me fat. He said I was fat.
What?
So we'll see how fat he is then. Come on then, Mr. Money Gaming. Have a pop at me again. No, I'm just having a joke. You just bantered me. Whatever, mate. We're still friends, aren't we? Matthew Coyle says, focus the camera. I need to have a look at this camera, actually. Is it not focused? It is focused. It is. Need to move this camera because it's placed like a dick. There we go. That's better. I still think I'm like slanted that way because I keep looking at the laptop. This needs to be like literally like this. So when I look down the laptop, I'm just doing this. If you want to see Kieran, here he is. So basically, I'm doing a bit of work experience on this stream. Kieran said if I get enough viewers, I get good feedback. Then what do you say, Kieran? I could get a regular slot.
Yeah, you could get a regular Friday night slot.
What I have done is screwed up the camera, which Kieran won't be happy about.
You're not getting the job now?
I'm still on 4 views, which is double yours, what you usually get.
Bollocks, I got 7 views. I got 11 views last time. By the way,
let's see the
on
comments.
Sunday we're doing a deadline day special.
Mr. Money Gaming, what's he said? He's probably going to go at me. I'll be sure.
Yeah, he's left.
I'm twice the size of your mum's fat ass. Okay.
No, he didn't say that.
He did say that.
No,
He did. Look at the comments. He says, I'm twice the size of your mum's fat ass.
He didn't say that.
He did. He did.
Oh,
look at the comments. And Matthew says, the irony of you failing to capitalise the proper noun, Matthew. Matthew, your previous comment is truly remarkable, devil. It's going back and forth. Mr. Mike Games, why are you wearing your mum's pants? To be honest, mate, it was the only thing I could find when I woke up this morning. Oh, Kieran, yeah, Kieran, yeah, he is. Do you want to see it?
This is the worst.
All right, you keep talking.
No more comments, is there?
Move that. No.
Hi, ladies. I'm 17 and I'm from Cambridgeshire.
Right, move in. Move right. Fucking hell. There you go there.
We've got Fellaini.
This is actually this is why I've only got 330.
Yeah, we've got 5 viewers. Aaron Richards with the best comment of the day says, will there be a new rival manager in my fantasy football Premier League? And guess who it is? And it's me, as I'm the Burnley manager. And Kieran, you will also face Daryl Johnson, the Borough manager. So you've got a tough test over you, my friend.
Well, no, I've outsmarted Daryl quite a few times.
By the way, we're still waiting for Matthew Coyle to pipe up and call in about me being boring. If he wants to actually face up to the music, then he can call in Matthew. It's Skype Red Devil Weekly.
No, it's not. It's Skype's in the description.
Skype's in the description if you want to call up and talk about how boring I am. Mr. Money Gaming, was there also a sex toy next to them pants? Kieran, was there a sex toy next to them pants?
Just the vibrator.
Just a vibrator, he says. Right, how many viewers have we got? If it's five, then Kieran will do a dance for you. How many viewers we got? We got 4. Unlucky.
This is why I don't get invited to the United States.
Right, Mark Gorwich, if you're watching this, hello and welcome. I thought you should probably, if you wanted to be more authentic, you should probably have started a Nottingham Forest fan channel.
Right. He probably does watch these streams.
FYI, the Skype isn't in the description, says Matthew Coyle. I think that's just a get out, Matthew. Really, you don't want to call in because you don't want to front up. You don't want to front up. You don't want to call in and say how boring I am. So I might have to ban Matthew if he's going to keep saying stuff like that. Aaron Richards says time to lose Kieran next season.
FYI, the Skype. Oh yeah, the Skype isn't in the description.
Kieran informs me the Skype isn't actually in the description. Thanks, Kieran, for that. If you want to know where I live, it's no. Sorry, I think it froze there. Time check is 9:06, so we should be about to hear on Wednesday the England squad comes out, and I just want to say, if Fabian Delph gets in, we will be doing a 24-hour watch along of England's first World Cup match. Is that correct, Kieran?
It's during school time.
Kieran just said that he's going to be doing a 3-hour build-up program to the England-Tunisia game, and then he'll be doing a watch-along all the way to the end, and then 24-hour match reaction. He's going to Russia, aren't you, Kieran?
Yeah, I'm going to Russia with the Ball Street gang.
He's going with Ball Street, with Paul Machin, Chris Pajak, and the other one, which took 25 quid off me to go to a pub and see Dennis Irwin. Mr. Money Gaming, you are going to make my colour of my team turn brown.
Hey. How long have you been streaming for?
I've been streaming for probably about nearly half an hour now. So, Kieran, do I get the job of a Friday night segment? I think that's because he doesn't want to say no on camera. Thank you very much for listening, guys. I'm not actually ending the stream there. I'll end the stream on this. And what do you think?
Wait until Matthew calls.
Yeah, we're going to end the stream when Matthew Coyle calls in and tells me how boring I've been. So we're just going to sit here and wait. I'm sorry to everyone watching, but I'm not going to talk until he calls in. I'm sorry, Mr. Money Gaming. I'm not reading your comments.
And Pornstar, also you are.
I'm not reading your comments till Matthew Cole calls in. So if we can all in the comments put pressure on him to call in, that'd be great.
You're not getting the job.
I'm not getting the job and say what I want. Mark Goldwich, if you're watching this, I think your channel's shit.
Oh no. You are getting the job.
I think before you start talking about Man United, a club you inherited, you should talk about Nottingham Forest.
Oh,
I mean, look how your relationship with Stan Collymore has blossomed. I'll see you at the FBAs, will I? Will I heck? If you're watching, my name's Owen. I'm not Kieran. I don't represent the views of Kieran at all.
He's a hijacker. What does Kieran say about MSG and how he will lose when he faces my Burnley side?
Right, are we talking about fantasy football here? Because that's not what the stream's about. The stream's about real football. And the real football is what Man United Watford coming up on Sunday, and then the FA Cup semi-final. Wow, wee-wow. What a game that'll be, the Man United Watford game. Unbelievable pressure on Jose Mourinho. We're still waiting for Matthew Cole to call in. Hey, guys, by the way, if you wanna sponsor me, I'm doing a charity fun run.
No, you're doing a 48-hour live stream on the channel.
Yeah, basically what we're gonna be doing, Gomez and Chong play or we riot. How about this? You call in and talk about it or we riot. But Gomez and Chong to play. I think, Matthew, you are one of the most deluded United fans. I really get annoyed when I see you commenting in the live chat. Really, I think, he's one of those people that thinks we deserve success. He's an entitled fan, much like Mr. Goldbridge as well. An entitled fan.
Stop talking about Goldbridge.
An entitled fan who thinks we should win everything. You should hear him. I have to sit next to him watching games, and you should hear him. He talks a load of nonsense.
What do you mean?
Really.
Do you go to the games?
Yeah, I do. I've been to games. Kieran doesn't go. Kieran says he's scared of Manchester. Matthew, don't call in. He's gay. He'll be wanking over Mark. Mr. Money Gaming, thank you. You are being banned from the stream.
Don't.
Right, Mr. Money Gaming, you're being put on a timeout for that because that is awful. Right? Do not say that. You cannot say that. You've been put on a timeout, mate. I'm sorry. All your messages have been deleted. You've been put on a timeout. So I'm not having that. I'm not having it. That is insulting. A remark. And Kieran, if Kieran was here, he wouldn't stand for it. So I'm not going to stand for it. Aaron Richards, you sure, Kieran? Well, I might be buying Wayne Rooney from Gillingham. Why is Wayne Rooney at Gillingham? Aaron Richards. We're still waiting on Matthew Cole to call in. We should probably put a timer up.
You can if you can figure out.
We got 5 viewers, which is, as I said, over double what Kieran usually gets. So thank you very much.
No, wrong. Actually, half.
Over double what Kieran usually gets.
If you do a transfer stream, they come flocking. Oh shit! That's
Kieran just said, if you do a transfer stream, they come flocking. So that's how he views you. He views you as cash cow. You guys are cash cows. He's going to milk you for views using stupid transfer videos that don't actually have anything. Transfer videos that have no stuff. Thank you, Matthew. We're still waiting for you to call in, mate. Stop disliking the video. Unless it was Mr. Money Gaming. Probably was Mr. Money Gaming for time. Sorry, mate, but that's what happens. You can't say stuff like that in these comments. A dislike?
Yeah.
Matthew still needs to call in. Rebel Weasley says he's past it. We're just gonna wait, Matthew. So I'm not sure what.
Just fucking end this stream.
We're just gonna wait, Matthew.
No, this is the most. I mean, imagine if someone's actually watching this as a video. We're gonna end it, Matthew. We're gonna end it.
Right. Turn up for the books.
Phone's going.
Turn up for the books. Matthew Coyle on the line. Matthew, just call in for a brief minute. Call in, or we're going to open the Pringles.
He's just in there.
Kieran said the celebrity he likes the most. Kieran says that the celebrity he likes the most is Selena Gomez.
Yep. And
So-
we open it up to the floor.
Oh yeah, open up to like comments. Who do you think the celebrity is the most hottest in the world?
That's crazy question I've ever heard.
Who's the hottest celebrity in the world? Obviously, for Mr. Money Gaming, it'd probably be someone like Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh no, that's for me. Sorry, we're still waiting for Matthew to call in. We're still waiting for Matthew Coyle to call in. Anytime now. Anytime. Oh, he just put a stupid emoji in now. If you're gonna hide behind it, it's easy to hide behind the screen, Matthew, and call me boring. How about you come on national radio, come on national YouTube, and call me out for it? How about you do that? Hello, Daz's football stand. Hello, mate. Thank you for coming. Don't worry, mate. It was a pleasure to have you on. Obviously, Kieran doesn't get you on as often as he should.
What do you mean? He's on every...
You should be, headlining the Red Dead. It should really be on Red Dead Week. It should be the Daryl's football stand show. And so we don't know. In the live comments, do you reckon I deserve a slot on Red Devil Weekly every Friday night? Put your comments down below.
One of the worst shows I've ever done.
And Matthew Coyle as well. Stop hiding behind the computer. Right, can I time out Mr. Money Gaming?
No, it just lasts for 300 seconds.
Well, so he's not in timeout anymore.
Yeah. He just left.
Matthew Coyle, we're still waiting for your call. Tell you what, if Matthew Coyle doesn't call in, then Kieran doesn't stream for another week. Puts the pressure on, doesn't it, Matthew? So what we're going to do now is we're going to talk about our favourite memory of Fergie, because I think it's very important to talk about the great man that is Sir Alex Ferguson. So we're obviously going to put it to the live comments, but first of all, I'd like to share my favourite moment. I would definitely like to. You know why I'd like to share my favourite moment? Kieran, do you know why?
Why is that, Owen?
Because he's a man with integrity. He's a man who made me love Manchester United. He's a man who deserves all the respect he gets. And so that's why I'm going to give you all. Hang on a minute. I'm going to give you all. Hang on a minute. Sorry, I had a bit of technical issues. Right, I'm going to give you all my verdict on Sir Alex. Cue the music. So Sir Alex is a great man. He led the club for 26 years. He was a great man. One of my favourite memories was obviously that 08 Cup final. I was crying tears, mainly because I was past my bedtime and I had no idea what was going on. My dad was shouting. That made me cry. Ronaldo on the touchline, that made me cry as well. Well, Makeda against Aston Villa. He was amazing. We thought that's a rising star born right there. But finally, the best moment for me, the best moment that sticks in all our minds, was when we came back, when Aguero scored that goal and he said, that will never happen again. And what happened the next season? We signed Van Persie. And we bloody well won the league. I think that really shows why he's the greatest manager to have ever lived. And wherever you are, wherever you will be in the future, I just want to say thank you. Thank you from all of us at Manchester United. You, wherever you are now, I wish you well. I want to say thank you for all the memories you've given me. All the ups, all the downs, all the Beckham boot in the face, all the pizza gate, everything. The treble in 99, I wasn't born, but I feel it. Thank you, Sir Alex. And now I'm going to keep this music up while I read some of the comments about Sir Alex. Hopefully there are some comments. Thank you. He's a brilliant man. Kieran, do you want to come and pay your tributes with the music? Do you want to come and play your tributes to Mr. Sir Alex Ferguson? Obviously, he would have been a hero of yours. So now, everyone, Kieran. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna change the song for Kieran. And this is Kieran's verdict on Sir Alex. Kieran, take the floor.
Yeah, somebody touched my tackle.
Take the floor is yours. You all know him well as the governor. And he's the man who brought trophies to United.
Is the music too loud?
Is it? Oh,
Is it too loud?
no, it's fine.
Right, carry on.
He brought trophies to United in the first 2 seasons.
Why have you got
Remember,
your hand down your trousers? Right, carry on.
in the first 2 seasons, people wanted him out. Boy, were they wrong. And I'm not going to use this time to praise that man. I'm going to use this time to show you that we should stand by Jose Mourinho. Because in Sir Alex Ferguson's first 2 seasons, those people saying they want him out wasn't winning trophies. What people want Jose Mourinho out, and that's just wrong. And I'm telling you, this man will bring us to greatness.
Greatness!
He will bring us trophies.
Trophies!
He will bring us legacy.
Legacy!
So do not. And I'll say this again. I've said it once, and I will say it again and again. That man is a genius, and he will give us our second treble. Good night. Still waiting on Matthew Cole to call in. Right.
He's fucking watching. Good riddance.
It's no one watching anymore. Let's have a look. 2 viewers. Right, that'll be a good time to end the stream then. That was really emotional. Thank you, guys. I'll tell you what. You can send in your tributes to Sir Alex Ferguson and we'll make a video. Obviously, hopefully, it was good news that... I'm being serious now. It was very good news that Sir Alex Ferguson has...
Oh, God, no. Oh, fuck.
What?
There's on the videos, it has me having my hands down my trousers at the end.
No, but seriously, I'm really happy. No, I don't know why I'm laughing. I'm just thinking about Kieran with his hands down his shoulders.
Oh.
Seriously, Sir Alex, I'm really happy that you're out of your situation. You're out of care. You're out of palliative. You're doing good, and that's the best thing I've heard all week. And we should all be happy that he's still alive and he's still around, and he will be around for many years to come, sharing his wisdom with the players and managers that to come and go. What we all know is managers will and fans will come and go at United, but that man is immortal in my eyes. Thank you guys for watching. It's been my first stream. I've really enjoyed it. Matthew Coyle, absolute coward, didn't call in, but we're not going to mind that. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.